Have you found any books to donate yet, hero?
Unless you've ever heard of the Bloodline, I'm afraid not.
I see. Well, do you have any interesting personal stories to share with the children since you're here? They were quite taken by how you bested Whisper at Orchard Farm, and it's been a while since then.
I might, but it's basically just the same outcome as last time.
Oh, please do tell. I'm sure the children would love to hear it.
Alright, I guess I can tell you the story. On a particularly cold winter's eve, Farmer Isaiah heard a loud noise outside. A swarm of hobs got into his scrumpy, and he could do naught but hide. To the guild he made a panic plea, for only they could respond in time.
Hero or heroes, I beseech thee, exterminate these hobs for their heinous crime. Say traitors, might you be guild bound? I need to stay here and look after my wife. There's all these hobs around, and we need guild heroes to end this strife.
Hey yeah man. Deliver this quest card to the guild. I'll do what I can. Man, my gums feel fairy filled.
A simple enough quest,
Briar thought.
but perhaps too simple for my caliber.
Dear Briar, I'd worry not, for this sounds like a quest for me and Whisper. I decided to take a brief detour. There was something which caught my eyes, for along my path was a demon door, but only the wicked could win its prize.
I don't request any special tricks. Just demonstrate an act of evil and I'll pop open.
It's a good thing I purchased some crunchy chicks, in the specific quantity of 11. I did feel kinda wrong doing this, but I ate through feather and bone, lest the completionist in me ever feel remiss. From this act I can surely atone. Whisper had arrived earlier. She made an astute observation.
The trophy will go to the best hop slayer.
Of this there was never any question.
There's no chance you'll beat me in kills.
Whisper did boldly proclaim. I chuckled. I hope you've honed your skills, because I've no basic equipment to blame. In a haste we rushed to the dock, where just beyond the hobs present, in the water and past Isaiah's stock, lay the silver key submerged in sediment. I've not figured out what it is, but the world is courteous when I fish. Everyone and everything just freezes, until after I've fulfilled my wish. Hobs kept showing up endlessly. This was easy enough combat multiplier though. I can swing my OP plot sword around aimlessly, as my physical shield absorbs every blow. Whisper grew desperate as time passed.
This isn't fair. I've killed more hobs but you're still ahead. If I want to win, I'd better act fast. Of course, his hobs are already mostly dead.
To think she'd stoop to such a level, resorting to something as tactless as theft. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised by the devil, when of decency she often behaves bereft. But by then, it was already too late. The hobs numbers were thinning. I'd killed 52 or 8. My victory was assured from the beginning.
Well done, you really taught the hobs a lesson.
Isaiah exclaimed with joy.
Not bad,
Whisper said in concession.
but don't think it'll be so easy next time, farm boy. I'm going to see if the guild has something more interesting for me.
And swifter than I could respond, she teleported away. I guess I should end this episode correctly, but there's only one proper sounding thing I can say. As much as I kind of like Paladin, it just doesn't leave the right impact. Only Arseface has the appropriate ring, because for you, I've got many an Arse fact. That's right, it's time for Arse Facts, with your boy, Arseface. Did you know? The Hob Killing Contest Silver Quest is available immediately after completing Protect or Attack Orchard Farm, and becomes unavailable after completing White Wolverine. However, it will remain in your quest log until starting the arena if acquired earlier. This is a bit of a gotcha for most players their first time because of all the difficulties present within it, especially for how early on in the game it's made available. The hobs in this quest have 300 to 600 health, and in versions other than Fable and Avarice, there are also ones with 900 health. You can probably imagine these values making it difficult for someone with early game equipment and stats to land any kills. Unfortunately, the difficulty for unprepared players doesn't end there, because it wouldn't make for much of a contest if you were killing them by yourself. It turns out Whisper is actually a force to be reckoned with here, because she's able to deal 120 damage with any of her attacks. If you notice she can kill the Castra hobs with 300 health and only 2 strikes, you might be thinking those numbers don't add up, and you're absolutely right. So would you believe me if I told you that she has an otherwise unused augmentation applied to her weapon? That's right, Whisper actually has an unobtainable hob killer augmentation applied to her staff that increases damage dealt to hobs by 175%. This means attacks made with her staff instead deal 210 damage during this quest. Talk about actual cheating in a video game. While I'd personally recommend waiting until you've gotten enough experience points spent to make this quest easier, you could try to let her deal most of the damage, and then steal her kills. Or you can take a filthy speedrunner approach if you so desire, and use glitches and exploits to access master weapons, or even the soulless greatsword or sword of Aeons early. Either way, this quest isn't a very forgiving one if you're unprepared for all of the outlined reasons, and you really should consider taking Maze's words seriously when he says,
Make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
if you're looking for a more honest method of gold making, you can always try selling between shops, or some gambling at the local Bowerstone South Tavern and playing card pairs. Frankly though, if Whisper is going to blatantly cheat, who am I to stop any player from doing the same in return to even the playing field, be it through gold, weapons, or experience upgrades? Speaking of experience upgrades, I should head back to the guild now and do that very thing, and grab my arena invitation. Stay safe out there. Ars Face is back, baby.